Brown skin rasta empress, I'm falling for you. Late hours in the night, I know me calling for you.
Welcome back again to my channel, guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to show you guys just how I achieve this faux lock hairstyle. A lot of hairdressers do this hairstyle and they charge about upwards $700, but don't get me wrong, they do great work, but sis ain't got them coins, okay? And sis is me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So let's jump right in. Okay, so I am back, and I went ahead and I took out one of the faux locks to show you guys exactly what I did. But first things first, I have pepper. Yeah, anyways, I'm going off track. This is the first product that I use, which is the ORS Olive Oil Girls. I paid $29.95 for this, and I bought it in Reynolds, my what you would call local beauty supply store. And I also use this super teasy braid in the color number 2. The color doesn't really matter because you have to cover it anyway, but I can't remember how much this cost because I had it from a previous hairstyle. And the last thing is this double jumbo Afro twist by the brand Realistic. I got this in 60 inches extra long and in the color number 4. I thought the 4 would look more natural and probably nicer on my skin tone. So I bought 3 packs of this and I ended up only using 2 packs. So you all can keep this or that in mind if you decide to try this hairstyle. And I also use a crochet needle and, well, a pick comb and scissors, and that's it. So let's start. Okay guys, so I did forget to mention that I did make sure and wash, treat, and moisturize my hair before I did this style. So the first thing I did, I applied some gel to the hair. Then I used the pick comb to just smoothen out my edges a bit and fix the part to my liking. I then took a piece of the teasy braid, measured it with a lock that was already done. I did this so that all my locks could be similar in length, if not exactly the same. Then I braided the teasy braid with my natural hair. I made sure to braid very loosely. As you can see, the braid did not start from the root, and I did this so that the crochet needle would be able to pass through the hair very easily. I did not bother to braid the hair straight down because that wasn't needed. Then I used the crochet needle and inserted it through the base of the braid. I made sure to put it to the middle of the braid. Place the crochet hair on the needle, close the latch, and pulled it in an upward motion. I wasn't able to pull it through as smoothly here, so I used my fingers and finished pulling the hair through. Before I started to wrap, I made sure that the side that I was going to be wrapping around the braid was longer than the next piece of hair. I wrapped from the root at least 5 or 6 times before I begin to wrap down the braid. When wrapping down, I make sure to overlap the hair each time so that there would be no spaces in the locks. I also hold the braid as tight as possible, because when you're wrapping down, if you don't hold the braid tightly, it tends to tighten from the root, every time that you wrap the hair around the braid. So I continue to wrap all the way down the braid until I reach close to the end of the crochet here. And then I start to wrap upwards to seal the end of the lock. I did this because one piece of the hair could not wrap the entire length of the braid. The longer the braid, the more hair that you will use to wrap. So like I said, I start to wrap back up the braid. And you wrap until you don't have any more hair. Then I take half of the crochet here and start to wrap down the braid to finish the lock. So for one full lock, I use 1.5 pieces of the crochet here. When you're starting to wrap the second piece, make sure to overlap the end of the first piece of hair and wrap it tightly to ensure that it will not unravel when you're finished the lock. I wrap all the way down until I reach the desired length. And as you can see here, I measured it with a faux lock that was already done to make sure that's the length that I wanted. And then I start to wrap back up again. This will not only seal the end of the hair, it will also give the base of the end of the lock more of a natural finish. Then I just use a scissors and cut off the excess braiding hair. After that, I take a very thin piece of the crochet hair and I just begin to wrap down the faux lock. This is to again make sure that it does not unravel, that it is sealed, and also to give the lock some character, some lumps and bumps, if you want to call it that. I'm all for the natural looking locks. So I just do that, wrap down not in any particular way. I just wrap the entire lock. And when I have reached the end, then I start to wrap back up. After, I palm roll the lock to seal any stray hairs in place. And that's it. What I did for all my locks, I burned the ends. That's just to make sure that it is sealed again. We would not want to be walking around and the locks are unraveling. Then I dipped it in hot water. Probably for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Dried it off. And voila, it's finished. So that was it, guys. That's how I achieved this look. Things that you should know though, if you burn the ends, they will stick together. So that's why I dipped it. That helps with deterring it from the lock sticking together. Another thing you should know as well is that the older the locks get, the better they look, the more natural they look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this will save you some coins, sis. Do it yourself, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Comment down below in the comment section. Thanks for clicking on this video again, and do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So
Long skin rasta empress, I'm falling for you. Late hours in the night, I don't make